It's hard enough for anyone to have to bury a loved one. But what if the body laid to rest turns out to be the wrong body and not that of their loved one? Hello hummingbirds, thanks for joining me for yet another video here on HBN channel. Here we talk about some of the stories that make the headlines. I have placed a link of some of the documentary stories in the description below. Also, if you'd like to share a crime story, you can send me an email. Now, on December 26, 2023, 11-year-old O'Brien Gooden went to the river. To be exact, he went to the Rio Cobre River in Bog Walk, St. Catherine, with some other children. Sadly, O'Brien got into some difficulties and he drowned. They found his body the next day. On Saturday, February 17, 2024, his family and friends gathered to say goodbye to him and to lay him to rest. Now, it turns out that they might have laid the wrong body to rest. And I'm going to read an article from the Star just to give you a few more details. And the headline says, "Parents say they buried wrong body." When Tonian Alexander saw the body of a young boy in a glass casket on Saturday, she instantly determined that it was not her 11-year-old son, O'Brien Gooden. She immediately made her reservations known. However, some family members and other mourners gathered at the church in Bog Walk, St. Catherine, brushed off her concerns. They suggested that her reaction was due to grief. Still, Alexander was convinced that they were wrong and kept voicing her concerns after the body was buried. He was taller than Dante, blacker than Dante. He never looked like Dante at all, Alexander said. Yesterday, 4 days after the funeral, O'Brien's father, Kenroy Gooden, received a shocking phone call from the funeral home. He was informed that there was the possibility that the body that was buried on Saturday may not have been that of their son. He could not believe what he was hearing and rushed to the funeral home. "When me go up there, and my son me go see," Gooden said, adding that he is now an emotional wreck because of the ordeal. "Oh boy, me feel like me a go crazy in my head. Me no know what to tell my family them say," said Gooden. O'Brien, fondly called Dante, drowned in the Rio Cobre in Bog Walk, St. Catherine, on December 26, 2023. He had reportedly accompanied other children to the river, but encountered difficulties and drowned. His body was found the following day. Contacted for comment yesterday, the CEO of the funeral home admitted that a probe is underway to determine if the wrong body was buried. He also said that a mixing up of bodies is not uncommon in the funeral business. "If there is a misplace of the body, we are not the first and we won't be the last," he said. O'Brien's parents, now convinced that they have buried the wrong body, wants their son to get a proper funeral. "And Dante we bury, so we have to do over a funeral," the mother said. However, the funeral home director appears unwilling to entertain that thought. "There is no way at all that we will plan another funeral, so if the body should be moved, we just remove the other one. So if this one is his, you move that one and bury you O'Brien same time. If that is the case, you don't plan another funeral for that," he said. Wow, what a traumatic situation. This family is most definitely suffering as a result of this possible, or should I say, alleged mistake. But the funeral director, he sounds very cold when he says that it's not uncommon. This is something that should be uncommon in the funeral business because it is so traumatic for families. They are already mourning the loss of a family member, of a loved one, and then something like this adds so much more hurt, so much more pain to an already painful situation. I would really like to know how situations like these are handled in Jamaica. Will the funeral home be sued? Well, it seems not, because he said that it's not uncommon for situations like this to occur. I don't know. But what are your thoughts on this one, hummingbirds? Tell me in the comments section. Also, please subscribe if you have not yet done so. Thank you again for joining me for another video here on HBN channel. Please like and share the video. Until next time, stay safe and walk good.